Alright, what up everyone, it's your boy Prop here, and I'm not gonna lie, it's been kinda hot outside for the past few days, so I've had pretty much no motivation to play CSGO or, to be honest, any game. So yeah, it's been kinda hard making videos on the main channel, but hey, that ain't gonna stop me from making 2 videos a week, alright? Anyways, I don't even know why I get served gameplay on the screen, because we ain't talking about CSGO today, but H1Z1. So yeah, basically, a few weeks ago I made this video where I discussed about the current CSGO trading situation and mentioned how H1Z1 items could be an option to use them as liquid items because they have no trade hold, but you know, obviously that was pretty ridiculous assumption because how dead the game is currently. But when I mentioned H1Z1, an investment idea popped in my mind, so let's talk about it now. And also for the people that have no idea what H1Z1 is, here's a little short clip from back in the day, alright? So you have a little, you know what's going on, alright?
Go kill yourself, please! Please! Just please, go fucking kill yourself, okay? You fucking piece of shit!
Oh, and here's another one as well.
You shot me. You shot me on me.
You shut the fuck up, you fucking piece of shit, garbage.
Okay, sorry, piece of shit. I hope you will die in real life with your parents, idiot.
Alright, so when H1Z1 was at its peak, the market was booming for the skins and there were a lot of expensive and pretty hard to obtain items, but after July 2017 the game started dying because new titles started coming out like PUBG and Fortnite, and the game devs of H1Z1 didn't really help themselves with the situation because they started trying to adapt to those new titles by copying them and adding it to H1Z1, which nobody asked for. So the game slowly got ruined and the devs focused more on adding new stuff instead of actually fixing already existing problems, so when the main player base stopped playing the game, the skins started decreasing in price big time till they were pretty much worthless. But there is this one thing with H1Z1, since it is one of the grandfathers of BR games, this game hits nostalgia big time, and sometimes people like to revisit the game and give it another chance, and when it's done by bigger influencers, then the game can go from just 100 players to over 5,000 players in just a heartbeat pretty much. And also the devs are still working on the game till this day, so occasionally there are some bigger updates that make people download the game again and play it for a few weeks, but then again it goes down to shit and yeah, it's pretty much dead again. And now you might be asking me, why does this all matter? Well, hear me out, okay? So as you can see by these charts, the game was slowly dying till March of 2019, and what happened in March, you might be asking? Well, it was Daybreak Games' chance of getting the OG H1Z1 players back to play the game again by completely rebranding the game for the 100th time already, and adding back a lot of the lost aspects to the game, or basically known as Season 3 of H1Z1. Which was arguably the best season H1Z1 has ever had because that's when the player base was at its peak, and other than a lot of bugs that the game had, you know, it still felt amazing and was pretty addicting to play. And since this update was really hyped up by Daybreak Games, a lot of people downloaded the game again and enjoyed it for a bit, which also made the skins go up in price by almost 500%. So if you were holding any of these expensive skins at a time, it was perfect opportunity to sell them and make that sweet profit, because just after barely 2 weeks the skin prices went down again and yeah, pretty much hit the rock bottom. And for almost 8 months they just kept going down more and more till January of 2020. Where one of the most entertaining and known H1Z1 OGs named T-Hummed
Sit the fuck down, kid, you noodle arm having fuck! The fuck out of my server, pussy! Can't hear you over the play again button, bitch!
Decided to organize a big H1Z1 tournament, which also included names like Tfue, Symphony, Linden FPS, and Storman, and others which now are more known for being Fortnite or Warzone players, but they all started out on H1Z1, so it was going to be a really exciting tournament. And this brought the game back from dead, where the game got more than 10,000 players daily, which, guess what? Yep, made the skins skyrocket again, and this time instead of going up like 500%, they went up like 2,500%. Which I actually noticed and instantly sold some of my expensive skins, which I didn't really have that much, but still managed to make some quick profit on what I had. But after the tourney was over, the hype started dying again, and well, the skins have hit rock bottom again. Although they are still worth 2 to 3 times more than they were before the tournament happened, they will just keep decreasing in price till something like this happens again, which is pretty unlikely, but it could be a pretty good gamble in my opinion, to buy up some of these, you know, expensive skins just in case this does happen again. So what is the moral of this video? Well, if you're somebody that likes to invest and most importantly do quite risky investments with a pretty high chance of really good profit, I suggest you to look at some of these popular H1Z1 skins that are currently quite cheap. And yeah, basically I'll just list some of the skins here on the screen. But yeah, these are some of the skins that have always been popular in H1Z1, and if H1Z1 did manage to do another hiccup in player base, then these skins would probably have the highest chance of going up in price. So yeah, if you want to pick them up, do it. If not, it's fine as well. I'm just, you know, giving you a little heads up on which skins you should buy if you do buy any of these H1Z1 skins. But anyways, to wrap the video up, me personally, I haven't bought any of the H1Z1 skins I listed, or like any skins. I just have a lot of cheap 3 to 10 cent ones laying in my inventory from back in the day from all the rewards and cases I opened. But I will most likely buy some in the near future when the prices go down a bit more, because if you would buy the skins right now, it wouldn't be too smart to buy them. Because I don't see the game coming back from dead that soon, and when it comes to numbers, you know, the player base numbers, they are the worst that they have ever been. So there's no reason for some of these skins to be a higher price than they were before the T-Hum tourney even happened. And yeah, with that said, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Later.